Jesus, I went a little overboard on the ice. I have big appetites, as you can see. Um, so I'm always going to try to cram as much as I can into the glass. I've got the fruit, I've got the ice, got the mixer, and of course the alcohol. It's just I'm always going to be trying to cram as much as fucking humanly possible, which means it's always going to be too much. Just how I do. Welcome to hour one of day 11 of the 12 days of Drunk Christmas Marathon. Technically, 10 days of Drunk Christmas Marathon, but we won't get into that again. I had some technical issues. I had to contract it, skip 2 days so I could put everything that I had left in the last 2 days. So, computer issues supposedly have been resolved. By the way, trying to get fucking customer service this close to Christmas. Jesus. Let's just say I'm glad I was drinking. Anyway, so for the next 5 hours, the first 5 hours of this particular day of the marathon, we're going to be getting into some karate. So, first off, I'm going to be diving deep into the past of Cobra Kai. Karate Kid 3, which I've seen it like twice because Riff Tracks did. I never actually sat down and watched it properly. I only watched it with Riff Tracks. So, and that was, whenever it came out, it's got to be 10 years by now. It's got to be 10 years ago by now. Easily. So it's been a long fucking time since I've seen it. And, we're finishing off, I'm going to be finishing off the last 6 episodes of Season 2. Season 3 is about ready to drop. Kreese is back. And I remember Kreese being a major part of the movie. So I decided to sit down and watch Karate Kid 3. And I'm not going to react to the entire movie. I'm just going to react to the Kreese parts of it. But, we'll see how this goes. So this probably won't be I don't remember how much. I remember it being a major part of it. So, but I wanted to delve into the, because I don't know, how important that's going to be, whether, but they keep referencing shit that just makes me, I just want to know more. So I thought it'd be something fun to do. So anyway, after we do that, then we're going to get into 4 straight episodes of Cobra Kai. Episodes 5 through 8. Originally, I was going to do 2 and 2. That was during the original play of the marathon. That's been scrapped, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it as one mini marathon all at once. So, let's get into this shit. Man, Dan, you look so goddamn young there. Which, for the longest time, is the only way I knew him was this, right? Oh, Kreese. He was only half of 74 years old back then. Drunk as a motherfucker, I presume. Something's going on with him.
Sensei Kreese, this is Pat Johnson from the All Valley Tournament calling again. Look, we're sorry you lost all your students. The Cobra Kai won't be entering the tournament this year. As you know, we've made repeated requests for payments and dues, but since you failed to respond, we really have no choice but to drop the Cobra Kai from our membership rules.
I thought they were banned. See, so that's already a continuity error. They said they were banned for life. So how did he lose all his students? Because he lost one tournament, he lost all his students? I feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle here. That dude is really fucking tall. That's got to be a major advantage in karate. Look at it. He's got motherfuckers coming off the bench immediately because he's such a Billy badass.
That wheel. Look at this. 10 years ago, nuclear was the preferred waste. You could dump it anywhere. Now everybody's a detective. I'm lucky.
Establish immediately is a complete douchebag. I do remember that about this movie.
It's been 9 months since I've had a student.
There have been Bond villains more subtle than this motherfucker.
Come on, snap. Revenge? Of course you want revenge. Who wouldn't? And I'm gonna get it for you. You step off the plane. You're the biggest dojo operator in the valley.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I bought 20 locations today. Yours, 100%. You are back, my man.
Well, with this man backing him, how the hell did he ever, he lost Cobra Kai according to the future continuity, right? This motherfucker's got apparently a multinational corporation, and all he gives a shit about is this petty beef between this fucking dude and a teacher and a kid.
How do you know he'll compete? He'll compete. Don't worry about it. You just have fun. Go give Mamone and her girlfriend a squeeze.
Jesus Christ.
How do you know about Mamone?
This motherfucker has a question for it. How do you know about this? How do you know about that? How do you know about this? Johnny, 3 questions.
Yeah.
Well, really only one question is how do you know,
Make his
you know,
knuckles bleed. ...
That's his only question.
Hey. Hey, I like that. Oh, I like that, Johnny.
I like that.
No.
There have been Batman villains more subtle than this motherfucker.
Truck. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Make sure
I like that. I like that.
Don't bullshit me. What do you mean you can't dump it in Borneo? Who in Borneo knows what chloride sludge is? Just do it. Do it.
There have been Dick Tracy villains less subtle than this motherfucker. With more. I've done fucked up my joke, though. You get it.
Proceed, I will sue your collective asses accordingly.
Best alone in the cage, sincerely, blah, blah, blah.
Best of love.
Yeah. Oh, good. Bring him in. What else?
The fuck were we smoking in the 80s? The fuck were we smoking? Like this. The first Karate Kid movie was so good, man. I remember the second one being really good.
Hey, listen, thank you for bringing me down, Mr. Simmons.
Oh, yeah, I remember this douchebag, too.
Call the boys. This place is intense.
Either one of these characters would be interesting to bring back for season 3 or in the future. You know, they've got I didn't realize they had that large of a lineup of former characters from the movies, man.
They're looking to be up. You fight as hard as you negotiate? Harder.
I'll tell you, what the fuck are we smoking in these? I swear to God. Oh, he's very smart, though. Get that shit in writing. You can't trust this son of a
You
bitch.
just bought yourself a champion.
Yeah, douchebag.
Snake, show him to his room. Yes, sir.
Snake.
Mike,
So what do you think?
he's obnoxious.
I like it. I like that.
My master is Kim Sung-young of South Korea. My teacher sends his respect.
Like how Miyagi's like barely acknowledges that bow.
Dojo is our school's #1 student. Word reached us in Korea only 2 months ago about what happened last year at the tournament.
You know,
My teacher sends
here's what's
his
interesting about
apologies
this.
for John Kreese's dishonorable act.
This is an actual performance he's giving right here. Of course, the character is doing the performance. But I'm just saying, the actor is the character doing the performance, right?
I was saying
This
he
shows
was
this actor
not
can
playing
actually
violence.
act. He's not some fucking ham they pulled out of the grocery store, right?
Successful.
Like, he actually has acting ability. Look at
Arrived
this.
Too late. I buried John last week.
Subtle, nuanced, a little monotone, but, you know.
The doctor said it was cardiac arrest, but I knew John better.
But this shows that like he can actually give a fucking performance that's not something out of a fucking Bugs Bunny cartoon. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know if the actor was capable of being any less subtle than fucking, you know, like I said, you know, James Bond, Dick Tracy, Batman villain. Matter of fact, who was that motherfucker in the new Star Wars movies? The bad guy, not the main bad guy. That was Kylo Ren, but and not Snoke. The one that was doing all the screaming on Star Killer Base. When he was giving that speech, he was doing all that fucking screaming. That's what this motherfucker was like, you know? I like that! This is one of Daniel's many, many girlfriends. Well, that's terrible lip sync. Clearly, it was too fucking loud in here for them to get really good audio. Yeah, so it looks like all this dialogue is just dubbed. You know? Hey, Cobra Kai was big. Maybe this is the tournament where Cobra Kai gets banned. Okay, maybe I judged too harshly. You know, in season 1, they mentioned when he was trying to get unbanned, they mentioned Cobra Kai had 2 owners. Terry Silver must have been the other name they mentioned. I didn't remember that. I assumed it's just some generic name.
I want him to experience pain. First he suffers, then he suffers some more.
Representing the Cobra Kai!
I wonder if the series doesn't acknowledge the continuity of this movie. Because, like, if they did mention Sarah Silver's name, did they do acknowledge continuity? Because, you know, not every, like, Sarah Connor Chronicles didn't acknowledge continuity of Terminator 3, you know? I'm actually curious about that. Damn, Daniel treating like a motherfucker, boy. I I almost got racist to the French. I decided, you know what? I'm not going to give them this heat, you know. Oh, shit. Snake. Snake is a kind of a snake, ain't he? Douche. They're so fucking cartoonish, man. It's awesome. And he's missing like he's a stormtrooper. Oh shit! Man, they give you three. They give you 2 cheap shots before your ass gets disqualified. 2 cheap shots. God damn, Dan. I don't smoke, but I wish I had a cigar right now. Wow, this choreography is awful, man. They were so tight you couldn't even tell what the fuck was going on, man. Because I guess that's kind of the point. They're not doing any, like, they're not trying to win a tournament. He's trying to hurt this motherfucker. Everybody's watching this shit like, damn, this... It's like one of those fucking 3-0 wins against the Jets. Like, that shit sucks. Technically, you won a football game, but does anybody give a shit? I love how Miyagi had no coaching for him whatsoever during the entire fight until now. Yeah, thanks for nothing, Miyagi. This motherfucker's such a goddamn ham. Your teacher's karate is shit. You gotta be kidding me. This motherfucker's a full ham. He's getting paid, man. That's all he gives a shit about. He's a mercenary. Your karate shit. Kick this bitch's ass. They've done it. They've won me over. I want to see this dude get his ass kicked now. Like, they've convinced me. Yes, as ridiculous as this movie is, I want to see him get his face smashed in. Beat this bitch. This is that shit that Star-Lord does in Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You sent me the fucking Star-Lord gambit? Are you fucking kidding me? He's dancing around. He's like, what the fuck is this? That's not enough, really. I want to see him get smashed. That's right, you lost like a bitch. Yeah. Oh. Oh, he's mad. Is that it? Wait, are they serious? I thought there'd be like, I was assuming that there would be some scene where, like, you know, Terry Silver gets arrested. And for all this bullshit he's involved in, right? And somehow you lose all the fucking... there's nothing there about them being banned. And there's nothing about him losing Cobra Kai. You know, and basically becoming homeless and shit. I guess we can assume, we can read between the lines that, like, you know, Terry Silver eventually went to prison for all his bullshit. And probably was doing some enough for the government to actually seize all the locations. And that's how he lost Cobra Kai. And... maybe they had a tournament after this or something where they got banned. I don't know. Like, or he was banned in the second movie or so, like the first. I don't remember. And they don't recognize the continuity in this movie. That's also possible. Well, I'm actually, I know less about the past now than I did before. I thought watching this would be like, okay, these are a couple little pieces, a little bit of information, you know, a little bit of context, a little bit of continuity for me to take into the rest of the show. But I feel like I know less now than I did before. Damn.